and TV show recaps. We review and read them too, as long as they're Black, Brian and Lamar hosting the show. Remain unbiased in case you don't know. Now you know. There's nothing but competition. It's out to the imagination. If you don't know, now you know.
Disclaimer: no matter if we liked your movie, liked your show, or hated the show, or hated your movie, doesn't matter. We respect you, shout outs to you, and we support you. And we try to get everybody else to support you like we support you. Black on Black Prime, we stand on what we say, though.
And just like always, if you didn't ask for our opinion, we didn't ask you to listen to it. So, sorry.
Click and turn it off.
Because it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
Yo.
We here.
You guessed it. It's been a long time.
You got to do it.
Been a long time. But we're back for another flashback.
Yep.
Friday.
It's been a minute.
It's been a long time because we try to find angles. We don't want to just come in on bullshit.
Yeah.
But I think it's fitting for what we're about to do because we just watched the movie dealing with a man having to decide between cheating and being faithful.
Right.
Pretty much. Not so much in those words, but pretty much. He had the option.
Absolutely.
But this one we're gonna talk about I Think I Love My Wife, starring Chris Rock, Kerry Washington, and what's Chris Rock's wife's name?
Chris Rock's wife? You mean Lawrence Fishburne's wife? Or his ex-wife?
Who you talking about?
Oh, he's talking about Chris Rock's wife in the movie. I was like, Lawrence Fishburne's wife in real life. That's what I thought you was trying to say.
I didn't know that was his ex-wife.
I forgot what her name was, but yeah,
I did not know that was his wife. But
I'll say it before the end of the podcast.
Okay, but if you've seen this movie, you know it's Chris Rock. He's dealing with the fact that his life is pretty much going stagnant to where everything is just
Gina Torres.
Okay, everything is just routine and boring for him.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much where his life is. There's no excitement. There's no seasoning. His life then became bland, and then he doesn't run into Kerry Washington, a woman from his past who happened to date his partner, right?
Right.
From his past, walks back into his life on some want to catch up with you type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Walking in looking all of Kerry Washington fine too.
Yeah.
And his wife don't look bad. She just don't
fun too. She just
don't give a fuck no more.
she's motherly and like very just,
comfortable.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. There
mm-hmm.
you go.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
That's literally a quote. So every marriage, I don't give a fuck who you married to, I don't give a fuck if you just in a relationship for a long term. Don't get too comfortable is a tattoo everybody should get on their soul.
Yeah.
Once you reach that level of comfort, you playing with fire pretty much. I don't give a fuck if it's the man, the woman, whoever. Don't get comfortable enough to be like, now I can just do what I want because this motherfucker ain't going nowhere.
It ain't true. That is the biggest lie ever told.
Ever.
You don't want to get too comfortable because, like, even though, like, you in love, and of course, no one wants to, like, the wife don't want to cheat on the husband don't want to cheat on the wife. But if you get to a point to where, like in this movie, that your wife is just like shutting you down, you know what I mean? Nigga tried to touch her in the bed. She was just like, "It's not your birthday."
It's like you taking it for granted. It's like you take.
I would leave the bedroom that night. I swear to God, like if I touch you, be like, "It's not your birthday." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Man, you got me fucked all the way up, entirely.
It's not your birthday. It's crazy.
Who the fuck do you think I am? Like that's to the level of being disrespectful.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good night. I forgot. Who the fuck do you think I am?
This nigga went so far, he went and got a Viagra pill. He took his wife out on a date. He was just like, let's do our thing or whatever. Had the babysitter for the kids, got the babysitter out of the house, and she in there knocked out. She would have had me hot. Oh, man.
You can't put a man in a position. There should never be a time in life where a man has to beg you for any type of sexual activities. If a nigga feel like he got to beg, if a nigga feel like he got to plan it out to convince you to have sex with him, and then you in your right mind is like, I got him so trapped, he ain't gonna do nothing.
That's where you lose.
That's where the woman don't even gotta look like Kerry Washington.
That's true.
All she gotta do is have ass.
All she gotta do is show you attention, and that's all. That's what happened. Like Kerry Washington gave him attention.
That is it.
Gave him some excitement. You know what I mean? I feel like the same way when it comes to women. Like if you don't take your woman out on dates no more, and it's just like, it become bland or else, girl, we just in the house. Don't trip. You know what I mean? Like as soon as that, the nigga from Tyler Perry movie come with the muscles and shit and cut off shirt, niggas, her coworker be like, hey, let's go sit in my truck and have a picnic. You gonna be looking wild.
The problem, so it's a real issue, and I think I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't know the future. I don't know all the answers. I think a lot of relationships end when people forget how they were when they got in them.
For sure.
If you was the fun going, there is the homebodies. People, when you meet something, me and my wife kicked it in the house for months when we first got together because that's what we liked doing.
Right.
But we kicked it in some like playing games, having fun, drinking.
Yeah.
It's like that's what we did. If we were years down the road and I'm like, I don't want to play no games no more. I don't want to do that no more. Yeah. It's like I'm stripping the relationship down and taking away what we like doing together.
Yeah.
Which can make it bland. Sex is a part of that. If sex was passionate in the beginning, it ain't gonna be the same. People get used to each other. We get that.
Yeah.
But you got to do something to keep that fucking flame going. You ever tell me it's not my birthday?
I'm leaving the house.
You you could say I'm tired.
Yeah.
Once. You could say I don't feel good. Maybe twice. Mm-hmm. But if you get to the point where you scheduling it, if you get to the point where it's like, not right now, a nigga only gonna take that for so long, and a woman too.
Yeah, I don't want to hear. I'm the whole I'm tired thing is bullshit anyway. From like I guess my point of view, only because I don't be feeling like women be doing too much anyway. So it's just like, yo,
I didn't. No, I didn't know you was going there with it. I don't think.
I'm speaking on like in general. I ain't just talking about like my situation. I'm just saying like in a general sense. I'm not asking you to do a million and one things. Like I need you to jump up and down.
Wait. Yeah. No, okay, I see what you say. I do what you now. I thought because when you said that, I'm like, damn, you saying they lazy? No, I get what you're saying. In the act. In the act, their job is not as hard.
Yeah, I'm not asking you to like, do a bunch of like outlandish shit. Like, girl, I'm gonna need you to do this before this, and then when you go here and do da. Like, I ain't asking you to do all of that. I'm asking you to, hey,
open your motherfucking legs.
Toot that thing up. You know what I mean? I don't feel like it right now. I'm tired. Like that right there, I've never really understood that. Like when I see it in movies, you know what I mean? That
and in real life.
Yeah, it's just like, come on, man. We not.
Hey, I don't give a fuck how it sounds.
We not
Brian
70.
Is absolutely right in this. Y'all don't. Y'all don't. Y'all. Hey, and to add on to that, for y'all to be running around singing all of this Trina, Meg Thee Stallion, how you be putting it down and I got him shaking his legs and all this shit, then to be like, I'm tired. I should punch you in your fucking back. Stop singing along and dancing to this shit, knowing y'all ain't with that shit.
Oh, shit.
On my tiptoes and all of this. Shut the fuck up. You ain't been on your tiptoes a goddamn day in your life.
I'm tired.
I'm fucking tired. You know, and we don't. When you tired, you don't even have to tell us that. Just roll over. We don't give a fuck. Don't participate because you ain't participating anyway.
Your participation is minimal. Get in the stance.
Shut the fuck up
Oh
and
man,
roll over. You don't have to talk to me.
that's
I don't give a
crazy.
fuck if you fell asleep.
Hey man, you fall asleep while we doing this, I'm gonna be mad. I ain't gonna lie. I'm
That's
like, yo,
never gonna happen. It's the funny part.
Deion Cole had a part. He was just like, wait, you don't feel all this dick up in you? What you mean you don't feel all this dick up in you right now? Oh man, that shit was gold.
I'm tired is complete bullshit. And it's a mind game that's not working. It's not working the way you think. You think respectfully, if we've been together for years, you think your sex is like a is like a goal I'm trying to reach.
Oh shit.
I'm being respectful because it's the same thing for me.
Damn.
Been at the same dick for years. Now imagine me being like, you gotta wait till Tuesday. You go.
It ain't your birthday.
Ooh, it ain't the first. You know you only get it on the first. Who the fuck do I think I am saying some goofy shit like that?
It's fucked up to say, man, but we're not even fucked up to say, but it's just like, honestly, I feel like if a nigga be like he tired, that makes sense because he got to do a lot. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like, I don't feel like it. Like, I don't feel like going into the whole mode to where it's like, I'm trying to like, you know, I got to get you there. And then that's a lot of work for
Right.
me. You know what I mean?
And y'all
like,
and women don't even have to have an erection.
Nope.
Just
I gotta get you wet. You want me to come with the erection. I gotta come prepared right now. Like I let you come with the soggy. You come with the soggy, she'll be like, well, get it ready. Like, what you mean get it ready? You get it ready. I gotta get you ready. The fuck? Now you gotta come with this, you gotta come already there. You gotta come. And if you ain't there, they're gonna be like, hey, what's that?
What's wrong?
What's wrong? What I do?
Stop talking to me.
You ain't attracted no more? That ain't helping. Put your mouth on it.
We shouldn't have to say that.
Man.
A man shouldn't have to say, touch it, put your mouth on it. We shouldn't have to instruct you, stop acting stupid. Women, stop acting stupid. Now, hey, I don't give a fuck how we sound now. If we grab you, don't be like, what you doing? You know what the fuck we doing. What are you doing? What you doing? That shit ain't attractive. Shut the fuck up.
Oh man, and I think that once you, and I'm not saying that it's like don't like men like if a nigga's listening to this, don't mean like oh like niggas ain't being like because your woman wants you to be romantic, so that's a given. So like yeah, we gonna try to like I'm not gonna be like girl just turn over and give me the draws like I ain't gonna. But as a married man, that might happen sometimes. Like I'm not gonna make that a habit, but sometimes just like hey man, all that romance shit like right now like this is let's just get this shit popping like. Like you know what I mean? Like we can do romance next week.
Sometimes we don't need. Sometimes we lay down and we just be in the mood.
Yeah, that's it. Like,
but it's fucked up to be laying down and thinking like, I wonder if she gonna let it happen. You know how annoying the fuck that is. I wonder if I go touch her, I'm gonna have to game her up. What you doing? Stop! I'm tired. Just you know what I mean? Just like stop putting niggas through that. Because then if Kerry Washington walk in your office. And be like, you got, hey, come to the house right quick.
I'm gonna say this too. Women, please stop saying, oh, just try it. You'll never know. Like, cause like a woman would easily be like, I like, you know, a guy that's aggressive and just does it. You know what I mean? Like makes the first move, like, oh yeah, just pull it out, put it in my face and all of that, right?
You get your ass
whooped. It don't work out like that. Because if you tired and I be like you're gonna move it out the way. You're gonna be like, oh, stop, chill. Don't put me in that situation. Now I'm upset. Now I'm in the living room with a Capri Sun.
Now I'm in the shower, hella mad. Slamming shit.
It's like, man, shit, you told her, nigga, that shit ain't gonna work. You waited to the end of the night, man. I don't give a damn.
I don't give a fuck what time. I tried to get your ass in the kitchen. You said later.
So pretty much, like
Oh
the
my
movie
God.
is like the only part about it, he cheated because she kissed him or whatever, but he didn't technically go all the way because at the end of the movie, he realizes what really matters to him, and that's his wife and his kids. And if he do this, he's not only ruining his relationship, but he's ruining his family. That's pretty much the whole concept, I guess, the ending of the movie.
Where he fucked up in this movie is by entertaining Kerry Washington and not letting his wife know how he felt. Conversation is everything.
You do got to communicate. That can't be left out. You can't be like, oh man, she getting on my nerves, man. We ain't having enough sex. You got to have a conversation like, look, if you turn me down one more time, I'm gonna cheat on
you. Being funny, like you don't even have to add the cheat on you part. Once you say like, keep turning me down and I'm about to be over this, that's enough.
Yeah,
like her calling say I want to. He was like, this is what I think she's gonna call me with, and she was like, I want to suck your dick, and then he was like, this is what she really called me. I can't wait till you see these drapes. It's like in that I'll be like, hey, I thought she was about to call and say you want to do this.
Yeah,
it's like you could actually drop enough hints for her to get the picture, and then that leads to a conversation. But you just not saying nothing and just rolling with the punches. Yeah, that's not gonna get you nowhere.
It was also some of his fault in this. It wasn't just the wife's fault, you know what I mean? He didn't say nothing. He was just lusting over women on the train while he walked to work. It was like hella women. So he was just like, yo, if anything, his life used to be popping. Like he used to be out the club and doing a bunch, staying up late at night, doing all the crazy stuff. And then he got married. Then his life got boring. But it got boring.
I would say it seemed like his life was still popping just with his wife. It seemed like it was going down, and she got to we're married. I don't have to do this no more. Like, we're married. I don't feel like it.
Right. Like he was trying to get her to buy the lingerie, and she bought the big draws or whatever. And I feel like that right there it's a hint, but you also got to say like, babe, like I don't want to see you in these. I don't give a fuck if they're comfortable. You got enough. You got enough of those. Yeah. Get these. You know what I mean?
Ain't nothing wrong with saying that.
And if she say no, then that's just like, okay, you just mark a little check on that day. No mental note, like, all right, I tried. Like once you try, and once I've told you, it looks different.
Yeah, it's a lot of miscommunication, and it's a lot of when you see nigga, ain't no man in their right mind gonna kick it with Kerry Washington and not be thinking that. He knew what he was thinking when he started hanging with her.
Yeah, it was out of pocket. Like I got female friends, but like I'm not like we ain't kicking it at your crib.
No,
that's too much temptation anyway. You know what I mean? I wouldn't put myself in that position. Like I have enough like strength to not do anything. Like I'm not a kid anymore. So if a girl's like, oh, I'm not just so horny that I'm gonna have sex with anybody. I'm married. You know what I mean? So
right,
I ain't gonna do it. But from his like point of view or whatever, like I feel like they went to therapy and shit like that. They were doing all of that. They did the whole situation, and he was just in a situation where he was like, it was almost like he didn't care no more. He was like, man, fuck, I'm about to get this off.
Yeah,
but old girl was playing with him too, though. Kerry Washington.
Yeah, she was teasing him, but everybody know girls like that too. That you don't have to be in a relationship to deal with a girl like that.
Yeah, like after she kissed him in the cab, like I'd have been like, man, at this point you in trouble, bro. You might as well go. You might as well go the full.
You might as well. You in. You're in.
Ain't no turning back from that because he didn't tell his wife that he kissed her.
No,
he ain't gonna do that.
So it's like you say, like I got female partners that niggas would be like, oh damn, but it's like you said, there's no alone time with us. I don't. We could talk on the phone, but there is no let's go anywhere alone together. Because I don't even want nobody to get the misconception of that. I don't even want to go to let's go eat somewhere just me and you. I don't want nobody to get the misconception. Even if my wife knows, I don't want the world to look at that in a certain way. And that's just me, because I know niggas that can do that.
Yeah, I
can't.
I was like, I would go do like, well, I don't do it as much as I used to or whatever, but like I would like to go, like if I have a homegirl or whatever, like, let's go happy hour drink, I just can't go somewhere to me and you're gonna be alone and it's like a bed somewhere. Like I'm not going to go to your house.
Not even just a bed though.
Well, shit, just somewhere alone or where there's a possibility that we can have sex and nobody can see.
Right.
That's crazy because it's like you putting yourself under too much at that
Yep.
point. It's just like y'all drinking and you at the crib
Mm-hmm.
versus like we at a restaurant. Ain't nothing gonna happen here. We drink and we're gonna leave. I'm gonna part ways, and you paying your own tab.
That's a must.
This ain't no date
At all.
I had one drink. She got two.
Yeah. But if you know you sexually frustrated, don't go kick it with no other women. You know exactly what you're thinking and what you want. You know that. Just tell your fucking wife. Because it's like we just said, there's no way he's just not attracted to his wife no more. He just ain't saying shit. Yeah. She's doing unattractive things, but she's still extremely attractive.
Yeah.
But hey, man, you got to change this shit up. Like you got to change this shit up.
Yeah, I'll just start watching porn in the room.
No, I'm saying something.
With the TV on loud.
I'm saying something.
So, what are you watching? Don't worry about it. I'll be finished in a minute.
You tired, right? Go to sleep. Why you worried about what the fuck I'm watching in here?
This is disrespectful. Well, get down. Get down or lay down. You know, stop playing.
It ends, like you said, it ends with him going back to his wife, but at that point, he's already cheated. So it's for me, it's like you might
as well go.
I hate to say it, but you might as well, nigga, you there. You've already tongued her down. You already did all of the shit a cheater does.
Because you ain't gonna tell her that you kissed her. So like if you go further, it's like you already fucked up.
You already did it. You did the crime.
Yeah.
And call me what you want. If I got to that point, it's a done deal. Wrap it up.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like Chris Rock did say some shit. Like he went to therapy with it. I feel like he told her. It's like even that time when she caught him with the Viagra, like, man, I want to take you home and do this, that, and the other. I got a Viagra pill, and she took the nigga to the hospital, and still nothing changed.
But but he said it in a pitiful. Chris Rock had a joke about it. Remember, he's like, when you talk to a woman, you got to speak direct. He can't. He said, if you want your dick sucked, you can't be like, excuse me, I was wondering if.
I was wondering that. Can you lick my balls?
yeah. So that was
your own ball.
He was like pitiful with it. He wasn't. You know, when you get frustrated, you gonna say what's on your mind. Say that shit.
I wonder what
you got nothing to lose at that point.
I think there could have been a part 2 of this, right? Like a point of view from a woman. Like, I think I love my husband, right? They probably missed out on this, like of her POV, like, all right, like, yeah, nigga, like I'm telling you all of this, but you didn't got trash too. Like, nigga, like Chris Rock didn't have a haircut the whole movie. You know what I mean? So it's just like, she probably was like, yo, nigga, like you don't look attractive to me anymore. You come in here, you got the same suit on, you don't wear different colors. Like, I'm tired of that same shit. Like, like, who are you? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't marry you, like, for like what you're doing now. Like, you're not being like romantic with me. You want to go to the car show? Like, I don't want to go to the goddamn car show, nigga. Like, take me somewhere nice.
Spice it up. Like, don't let her choose. If you know she's gonna choose some bullshit, don't let her choose tonight.
Right.
Switch it up. No, we going here. I don't give a fuck how you feel about it.
Right. As a man, you gotta keep yourself intact too. Like, don't don't fall off. If you used to always get fresh haircuts, get fresh haircuts. If you always, like how you were saying with you and your wife, it's like if you was always playing games, nigga, shit, we playing games. Like, having a game night. I'm gonna spice up the game night. I'm gonna bring some more people over, whatever the case, whatever you do, you gotta keep it consistent. Because as soon as you fall off, it's like shit. It could go the same way.
Yeah, you got to keep that interest. Like, you got her for a reason, she got you for a reason. Y'all got to keep that shit going. Or if one side fall off, then they gonna start looking for what made it interesting. If you was the kicking it, partying, whatever, and then you done got comfortable, now all you want to do is go to sleep at 7 o'clock. He's still awake.
Yeah, it's what you said though earlier. You were talking about how when you with somebody, they want that same character, but people change over time, and how people break up is because of not just boredom. It's just because like shit. Like, I might not want to do the same things I did when I was 30 when I met you. Now that I'm like 50, now that I'm 50, I'm really on some like, we might not ever go to a lounge again. Music, you know what I mean? It's like, you just never know. And I feel like that's where it get a little tricky, because when you don't do this same thing no more, it's like, I'm not the same person.
Yeah, but it's like you got to fill that void then.
Because something else.
That energy still needs to be filled for the man or for the woman. It's like you can't just be like, I don't want to do that no more, so I'm doing nothing. It got to be like, well, we're gonna transition. Let's start binging shows. Let's start, you know what I mean, being creative together, doing something else. You can't just be like, I don't want to do lounges. We used to go out all the time. I don't want to go out no more. Now I'm just gonna go to sleep. Now I can't do shit but sleep. It's like that. If that nigga's wide awake, that mind don't stop. For the man or the woman, they're looking for something. They might not want to do the same shit either, but they're looking for something, and they might find another motherfucker that's looking for something too, and they fill that void.
Yeah, communication, consistency, and shit. Just
play your part.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like if you don't want to go to lounges no more, it's just like you might have to go to lounges because your partner like it every now and then. You know what I mean? You ain't got to do it every. It's like I'm not asking you to go every day. So if we went every day, there's got to be a compromise, right? Like we went to lounges like every weekend. Like I'll go with you once a month. You know what I mean? Like if we
find a calmer lounge. Why I got to be the turn up? If we used to do the turn up, we're getting older. Like you said, we 50 years old. Ain't nobody trying to turn up. Let's go find a jazz club. Let's go find something. You know what I mean? Something we can just relax at. But you still need that. If your energy, if you get your energy from going out and you ain't ready to stop going out, compromise. Let's go out, but do something calmer for me. But you still you still feel your void of going out.
Right.
It's like that. You got to keep that balance. Shutting down to being selfish to being like, all I care about is what I want to do. That's where a relationship ends. You can't revert. It can't be us, and then you get comfortable. And now it's just you.
Right. It's wild.
It's wild as fuck.
You wasted everybody's time. Now we both got to get on Tinder. Now we out here seeing what the real world is like. You're like, baby, come home. I got beans and bologna.
Yeah, you can't just. Nobody wants to just live together. People want to be together, and I think people once you lose sight of that, once you lose sight of the being together and just start living together, you start to become a roommate, nigga. Like now that nigga ain't gonna finna keep asking you. Now when his birthday come around, like I'm straight. Go to bed.
When his birthday come around, they're gonna be like, shit, I'm out with the homies. It ain't gonna
I'm out with my niggas. We going across.
Let me see what my wife is doing. Like nigga, no. It's like,
no.
Nigga that made plans without you.
Yeah. It becomes that until the relationship is over. Joe Budden said the relationship be over. Nobody want to say it. You know that shit is over. You just playing the role now.
Everybody's just there. It's like, hey.
The saddest shit I've ever seen is I went to dinner with my wife and I seen this OG black couple. They literally did not speak a word to each other. They ate their food, he paid the bill, and they left. I'm like, God, they didn't say one word to it. Why did y'all come out together?
Did she do shit she wanted to?
Man, that is the saddest shit. And I told my wife in that moment, I said, we can't ever be like that. Ever. It's like that relationship is dead.
Man, I was like, I can't even call it on if it's easier or hard to get to that point because like I don't, I'm not there yet. You know what I mean? I'm still early in my marriage to where it's like shit every week we do shit all the time. You know what I mean? So it's like I couldn't see to where we just not traveling no more. You know what I mean? That's what got us together. It's just like both loving to travel all the time. So we just be like, yo, we in the crib. You know what I mean? I don't see that happening.
That's what me and my wife been together 14 years.
God damn.
Don't do that, man. No, not 14 years. It's 17 or 16 years. But it's like we know what we like to do.
Yeah.
And we got to keep that balance of what we like. Not traveling to shit. Neither one of us will leave the country. We ain't with that shit. But it's certain shit like we could go somewhere and just kick it and have fun. Yeah, have the time of our life. We don't got to go spend millions. We don't got to do none of that high class shit. That just ain't us. But we know what we like to do, and we keep that balance.
Yeah, y'all pretty much friends, so it's just like chop it up about anything. It shouldn't be no communication at that point because it's like it'd be dead. Like, oh damn, we ain't even talking no more. Shit, we used to be cool as shit.
Yeah, if it gets to that point, then it's like, God damn, what went wrong, nigga? Like we ain't changed shit.
Then you got to get on Tinder.
I ain't.
They're scrolling for hours, listening to all the stupid ass shit females got to say at 50.
I've never seen Tinder. I'm from the Black Planet days. I don't know what the fuck.
Nigga, I was like, I was on Tinder for 7 days before I got married. Nigga, like 7 days. And I was scrolling and I was reading some of this shit in people's bios. I was like, What? I know goddamn well this ain't you. And it's like you would see people that you knew. That would be the fucked up part. You know what I mean? You saw
Like, this
people
does
that
not
you know.
describe you.
Like, fuck out of here, man. Like, you ain't even got no what? You ain't got no time. Ambitious. Like, what?
Weird, nigga. You work at Target.
You been doing the same shit for 15 years. Niggas be on there lying their ass off. And to me, I was a nigga that didn't have really nothing in his bio.
I couldn't
ain't leave it
imagine
blank,
that
but
shit,
that shit was just like weak. Like trying to describe yourself like I'm easygoing, traveling.
That shit is whack.
Women be having paragraphs on there and every oh my god, nigga, that shit
You
was
do better.
nightmare.
You do a better description when you're not trying to describe yourself. Just describe what you like to like, nigga. Hey, can't nobody see me in Domino's. That'll be in my bio, nigga.
Right. I'm just like,
Run
man, run it. Run
Yeah.
up Domino's, you dead.
That's more interesting, nigga, than being like, you know, I'm outgoing. I have ambitions of being no, nigga. Hey,
I
I
have
can
no
make you some gumbo.
all my pictures had other niggas in it. I don't got no. I was like, I'm not a selfie nigga, so it's just like,
Which one is you?
I just put, it's just like, who is this? Which one? Nigga, the same nigga in all the other pictures. You keep on scrolling.
Fuck
I be
that.
cut. I remember I had to crop a picture out just so I could have a solo picture with some other nigga in the picture. I had to crop it out. I'm like,
I could not imagine no Tinder shit. Man.
no, it's not. It's not fun, man.
I couldn't imagine.
Yeah.
But anyways, man, if you ain't seen this movie, go watch this movie. And if you with somebody, love that somebody, don't change. Everybody got a mask on when they meet. When that mask come off, it's the real you. You better keep some pieces from when that mask was on, if that's what you was on.
I think I love my wife. Top 20.
Top 20 what?
Black.
Movies?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
50.
I don't know, but no.
Got you. So it wasn't up there for you. It was just a movie that you saw.
Because you talking about 50 movies. You know how many black movies there is?
That's why I just said 50 because like top 20 is probably how far I could go and I couldn't order them. It'd probably be hard to order 20 movies. But
You'll
50,
have that in your top 20 though?
No.
Right. It's like that's a hard ass question.
But
It's too many incredible black movies for me to be like, yeah, put this in there.
I'll be mad because I'll be just like, oh yeah, it's in 50, and then I'll write them down. I'm at like 45. I'm like, damn, I still got some left.
Yeah, that's damn near impossible.
Yeah, it was a good movie, but yeah, this wasn't one that I would like put in like rankings of anything. It was good though.
It was just a good movie.
Now, would you put Head of State in your top 50?
I wouldn't put Head of State in front of this one.
Down to Earth.
I like Down to Earth, but Down to Earth and Head of State is like neck to neck.
Let me just ask you this, and we'll be done. What's your top Chris Rock movie?
CB4.
Your CB4 is at the top in your top
of Chris Rock movies.
Okay, got you. I'm trying to think. I can't even really think about like Chris Rock. I like Chris Rock's movies, but they all be kind of like goofy. I'm trying to think of the one that I like really stands out to me. Though I'll be like, I can watch that shit over and over again.
CB4, I can.
I do like CB4, but it's not like I be throwing on CB4 all the time.
New Jack City.
That'd probably be one of them, but I don't look at that as a Chris Rock movie. He was just Pookie, but he did sell that. He sold the fuck out of that shit.
Yeah, he was a big part of the movie.
Absolutely, but I just don't like. Oh man, like I like New Jack City because of Pookie.
I mean, he is part of New Jack City. That's like saying I like Menace to Society because of Kane. He
was the main character.
But is Kane the reason you like that movie?
Yeah, it was some parts in there. I had Jimmy had on extra tight.
I
mean, O-Dog is the best part of the movie.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's like Nino Brown being the best part of New Jack City, but Pookie was pretty much the big part of that storyline.
I'm gonna die.
Mm-hmm. He was a big part of it.
Yeah, my favorite Chris Rock movie is Spiral. Like, share, subscribe, y'all. It's Black on Black Prime. I think I just looked at him. I was like, I forgot he was in that. I didn't even see that shit. Not all the way through. Anyway.
Spiral waist deep.
I didn't see all the spirals, so I can't say nothing. Waist deep.
Hey, we got him to say he gives some love to Waist Deep, y'all. Like, share, subscribe, comment below. Let us know how y'all felt about it. I think I love my wife. And if you love your wife, then love your wife. You know what I mean?
I will give you this on Waist Deep. Top 100 black film.
Really?
It's in the hundreds.
I think you forgetting how many black films are out there.
It's not a, the thing about it is like I like a lot of course I love a lot of black films, right? But it's just like I'm trying to think, do I love 100?
I guarantee if you get off of here, you can list 100 without mentioning any movie we just said. Maybe CB4. I don't know how you feel about New Jack City, so maybe New Jack City too.
New Jack City, it's up there.
So out of those, but those two will be in the list. But the rest that we talked about just now, you're not going to put those on the list. You're going to get to 100 before you even think about those.
Yeah, I ain't gonna never write no list that's 100 black movies.
How many movies has Lawrence Fishburne been
in? So they be having these little polls or whatever like that, like on Facebook, Instagram, and the movies. It'd be like 50 movies. It'd be like, if you haven't seen all 50 of these movies, you ain't black. And there's only 50, and I'd be like, there's a lot of movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like anything after that is like we like a lot of low budget movies. So
no. I'm just talking about the general population movie. Like out of that 50, none of these Chris Rock movies was in there, right?
No.
This is what I'm saying.
Like it was like CB4 was in there for sure.
Mm-hmm. And New Jack City.
Like maybe even Head of State was in there.
New Jack City too, probably.
Absolutely.
But I'm saying you have to think. So Denzel Washington probably has like 20-something movies. Angela Bassett probably has 20-something movies. Lawrence Fishburne probably has 20-something movies.
Do we like all of Denzel Washington's movies? I
liked a lot of them. I'm saying is the big name black actors have a lot of movies that
have
you
more
put on
movies.
That list.
I got you. I see what you're saying. Like,
yeah, so
it's one movie. It's not like just Training Day. It's like you got John Q and fucking
Devil in a Blue Dress, all of that shit.
All of that, yeah. I got you.
It's a lot. There's a lot of black movies to be like, yeah, I put that in the top 100. I'll never say that because I need to see a list.
I got you. So yeah, Waist Deep is in like maybe 1,000. 1,000 is the 1,000.
Yeah, for you. Waist Deep for me is probably in the top 200.
Top 200 movies, man.
No, I'm lying. I just don't know. It's a lot of black movies out there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna never do that list. Too many. But
I'm never gonna do that list. I can't even do the top 10 because I'll be mad I forgot something.
That's true. I'll have to put it in like categories, like top low budget.
Yeah.
Anyways,
man, like, share, subscribe, talk about wherever you're there. Let us know below how y'all felt. I said that about 4 times probably.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm joking. Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify and follow us on IG and TikTok.